students, today we are going to discuss a new topic and its name is manufacturing industries. So here the name is manufacturing. So first you should know what is the manufacturing. So manufacturing is a process in which the raw material is converted into the final goods, and this process is basically done in industries. But here the question arises, why we convert the raw material into final goods. So as we know that the final goods value is more in compared to raw materials. It provides maximum utility to the consumers. For example, uh, in the form of raw material, that is the cotton, but when we convert it into the final goods, we get the garments with the help of clothes. So cotton is converted into the clothes and finally it is converted into the garment. Like that, in case of iron, we extract the iron ore from the mining. Okay, so it is unusable, but with the help of industries, technique, process, machines, it may be converted in different goods such as fan, for the transportation, that is the car, railways, ship, etc., for machinery. So in this way, there is a great importance of manufacturing industries in our economy. So we are going to discuss here today the importance of manufacturing industries, what is the contribution in the GDP, and what is the important where it must be established, that is known as location. So our topic is here importance, contribution and location. Clear? So first, what is the importance of manufacturing? As I told you that it has a great importance, but here I have taken some points. First, it provides job in secondary and tertiary sectors. It reduces the heavy dependence of people on agriculture. It helps in modernizing agriculture. Industrial development is a preconditions for eradication of poverty from our country. It reduces the regional disparities by establishing industries in the tribal and backward areas. It helps to generate foreign exchange through export of goods. It makes the country prosperous by providing final goods. Is it clear? Now, come to the here, that is the relation between the agriculture and industry. Why the people have started to migrate from the agricultural sector to the industrial sectors. Second thing, that what is the role of industry in the agriculture? So here I have given the topic relation between agriculture and industry. Agriculture and industry are not exclusive to of each other, both move hand in hand. Is it clear? Means we can't separate it. Uh, we can't remove individual agriculture and industry. So here I have taken some example. The agro industry in India have given a major boost to the agriculture by raising its productivity or by rising its productivity. Industries provide irrigational pumps, fertilizers, insecticides, pesticides, plastic and PVC pipes, machines and tools. Okay, to the farmers. It also assess, here there is some mistakes in SS. So it assess agriculture in increasing production. Nowadays, India is self-sufficiency in the production of agriculture, and it is the boon of our industry. So our industries helped a lot this sector, and due to that we are capable to make our production in a higher rate, and today we are self-reliant or self-sufficient. Now the question arises next, what is the contribution of industry to national economy? So over the last decade, the share of manufacturing sector has increased. Previously, it was only 17%, and for the last 2 decades, it was stagnant. But some policies has been made by the government, and due to that it has increased at a faster rate, and nowadays we are capable to produce huge amount of goods. Due to that its contribution has increased up to 27%. Okay, manufacturing activities tends to locate where are the factors of industrial locations are either available or can be arranged at a low cost. So it requires what? Availability of raw materials. Okay. So this is the part of industrial location. So a question may come that what will be the where the industry should be established. So your answer should be the industry should be located only those places where the market, power supply, cheap labor, capital, raw materials and other things are available. Sometimes it also requires consultant and financial advice. Okay, so we can say these are the important factors which helps to locate the industries in a particular area. Now it is the next topic, and our topic is classification of industries. Okay, so there are mainly three classification. Here I have mentioned only two. First, that is on the basis of raw materials. It is divided into two parts. One is known as the agro-based industry, other is known as mineral-based industry. So agro-based industries are those industries which are dependent on agriculture. Agriculture here provides the raw material such as paper industries, sugar industries, cloth industries and so on. Whereas mineral-based industries are those industries where the raw material is obtained from the mines such as iron, copper, aluminium, etc. Second is on the basis of capital investment, it is also divided into three parts. First, large scale industries, second, small scale industries and third, cottage industries. On the basis of ownership, it is divided into two parts. One is known as the public sector and other is known as private sector. So public sector industries are those industries which is basically run and governed by the government, whereas the private sector industries are those industries which is governed by the private people or a group of people. Okay, now come to the next, that is the this is the most important, that uh, cottage industries. Okay, so here I am going to discuss about the agro based industries first of all. So before explaining the cottage textile industries, you must know what do you mean by textile industries. So textile industries are those industries which includes all kinds of uh, industries which is related to textiles, such as cotton, woolen, silk, etc. So in our country, the textile industries is well developed. So it is the second largest employment generating industry after agriculture. It helps to generate foreign exchange. Its contribution is nearly 4 to 7% in the GDP. So here 4 to 7%, according to our book, that is given only 4%, but it has increased at a faster rate. That's why I have given here the 7%. But according to our book, that is the 4%. Now, as I told you, the textile industries contains cotton, wool, silk. So here I am going to discuss regarding the cotton textile industries. The first cotton textile mill was established in Mumbai in the year 1854. Today, nearly there are 1600 cotton and human-made fiber textile mills. About 80% of these are in the private sector. The main belt of the cotton textile industries are Maharashtra and Gujarat. So these are the two states where most of the mills are located. These states provide raw materials, market, transport facilities, cheap labor, better geographical conditions, etc. As a result, most of the cotton textile industries are located in these areas. It provides huge employment opportunities because there are different kinds of work related to it, such as ginning, shipping, weaving, dyeing, designing, packaging, tailoring, and sewing. So, tailoring and sewing both are the same thing. It also supports chemical and dyeing industries and other engineering works. So in a simple words, we can say it has ability to create the demand basically in the chemical and dyeing industries and even in the engineering works. So India has world class production in spinning. Okay, now here we have discussed about the cotton textile, but the next part of it is what is the importance of power loom and handloom in respect of sector loomays. So India has the second largest installed capacity of spindles in the world next to China. So in the world trade of cotton yarn, we have a large, but our trade in the garment is very poor. The weaving, the kinting and the processing units cannot use much of the high quality of yarn that is produced in the country. On the other hand, there are some large and modern factories in these segments, but most of the production is in the fragmented small units, and it is basically done in the different parts or in the different urban areas. So this mismatch is a major drawbacks for the industry. As a result, many of our spinners export cotton yarn. Many, as a result, uh, many of spinners, many of our spinners export cotton yarn while garment manufacturers have to import fabric. So here one thing um, you should know that in our country the power loom and the handloom is a lot, but meals are less. That's why we are unable to produce better quality of garment in place of yarn. So we are here um, importing most of the yarns and imports maximum garments, and that's why here I have taken some problems which is being faced by the cotton industry. Cotton here I have made some mistake, that is the cottage industries. Here it should be problems of cotton industries. Okay, so first, that is the erratic power supply and costly labor. Second, need of upgradation in the machinery. And the third, there is a vast or stiff competition with synthetic fibers. We are also competing with the developed countries because they are using modern technology in the production of different garments. So in this way we can say that cottage industry is the most important industries for our country, because not only it helps to generate employment, but also its contribution is very high in the GDP. Okay, thank you.